Tennis is a sport that involves quick start, stop, changes of directions on a surface that is largely not yielding. It's not as though we often see athletes now try to slide on tennis courts, and it certainly makes sense when they're using clay and other synthetic surfaces. But on the hard court, athletes are almost trying to slide, and on occasion they're going to get a foot caught or an ankle caught, and it's going to result in some pretty spectacular slow motion replays of ankle sprains. More and more, athletes are considering the use of braces or ankle supports, for example, prophylactically or in advance to protect them against injury. So you see this in collegiate athletes in football fields. You see even inside high-top sneakers for basketball, and certainly in tennis, you are seeing a combination both of higher sneakers, such as mid-top or even high-top sneakers, or lace-up ankle supports on the inside. And I think the art of this is to try to gain that sense of security and support, but not being so intrusively rigid that either restricts motion or is just too uncomfortable to tolerate. So it's kind of an artful intersection of comfort and support.
You know, in terms of prevention of injury, there are a couple things that can be very helpful. The first is, I can't overemphasize it, good technique. The majority of people I see with sports-related injuries is from poor technique, especially in golf and tennis. And so, you know, making sure that you're set up properly, that your grip is proper, that you're doing all those things you're supposed to be doing, can save you a lot of problems in the long run in terms of tendinitis, overuse, chronic problems that really can become permanent. So technique, and then obviously conditioning and being in good shape and knowing about, you know, how to prevent injury.
The most common tennis injuries tend to be shoulder and knee. When it comes to tennis, as you know, it's an overuse sport. So a lot of the injuries are overused because you're using your entire body over and over. The surfaces, playing on different surfaces. So shoulder and knee tends to be the biggest common injuries with there, followed by your back and ankle injuries.